I want to add, friends, a few words about diet also. They say that you are what you eat. And in these times when we are fighting the battle, it would be good to see and be conscious of what we are eating. Rather than eating too much of cooked food, it would be good to include raw food in your diet. Take lots of fruits and veggies in your diet. Avoid drinking and smoking, that is needless to say. And also add lemonade and coconut water. These are the nature's natural electrolytes which will keep you well hydrated throughout the day. And also, friends, what I have observed in my own life also, that it would be good if we avoid heavy meals after the sunset. In Ayurveda they say that the digestion works on the principles of solar rhythm. So because we have sunlight during the daytime, so you can have your meals during the day, it would be good to have very light supper, maybe a light soups or little dal in the night, rather than taking too many carbs after the sunset. So tell me your experience when you take this diet. Do you feel more energetic? Do you feel more enthusiastic after having this kind of diet? And we would be happy to have further discussion on this subject. Another thing that has helped me, friends, is to imbibe the energy of the sun consciously. Sun, we know, is the ultimate source of energy for the earth. If you get the opportunity from in your busy working hours also to get outdoors even for 3 to 5 minutes, it would be very good. So when you come out in the sun, face the sun, rub your body on the bare arms and your face and your skin wherever you can, on your bare bodies especially, and stand in front of the sun and try to consciously breathe the sun rays as if you are breathing in the elixir of the sunlight with each breath. You will feel that these sun rays will recharge your body, mind, and will course through your blood to each cell of your body. And if you happen to stand in front of the morning sun, try to stand for a few minutes in front of the morning sun. Visualize that sun is recharging the frontal part of your brain, especially your prefrontal cortex, which is the chief executive function area of our body. They say in astrology that the seat of sun is in the brain, in this part. And when we visualize sun, standing in front of the sun, it gives us a lot of energy, new ideas, new thoughts. It recharges our brain and also enhances our willpower to take on the new battle on a new day. Yogananda, who was a great yogi, at one time he said that during the daytime when you're working, if you feel depleted of energy, he said, give yourself injections of enthusiasm. And that became one of my favorite lines, because as a doctor I said, wow, he's using as a yogi injections, the word or terminology. And I think we can all relate to the fact that he said, when you inject yourself willingly with enthusiasm shots and energy, you get the energy, and not only your blood is recharged, but you enliven yourself with new vibrations. We must understand as students of science that even quantum physics now also tells us that this world is nothing but a bundle of vibrations. It would be very important to be conscious of the thoughts that are running in our mind, because thoughts are vibrations too. Do not allow the negativity of the environment to affect your thoughts. Always keep singing to the Lord, chant His name. You can also do japa. Even a simple repeating the name of the Lord, as Anandamayi Ma said, who was a great devotee of the Lord, will work like a medicine. It will work like a remedy, and you will be amazed that how happy and secure you will feel by this simple practice. These conditions certainly, friends, can sometimes be really overwhelming, and at times I have felt that they can generate a lot of fear in minds also. And as they say, fear can be paralyzing. At times, we may feel that, is it really helpful? Is my work really worthwhile? Is it really helping anybody? Rather than going into that negative pessimism, my teacher used to remind me that even a wrong action is better than inaction, which is very good, because making no decision and going into indecision is not going to help us. Give your best. See that yes, nobody is perfect. We are also not perfect, but we are doing our best. In that scenario, when you start your day with prayers, when you energize yourself, when you keep yourself with enthusiasm, see yourself as an instrument of the Creator, you will be surprised that if you keep going, if you keep recharging yourself, if you keep taking at least one step at a time, you will get the inspiration, you will get the new ideas, you will get the new things. Maybe sometimes new vistas will open for you, maybe some new dimensions will open to you which no other scientists or doctors have even tested. So see the whole new opening open for us ourselves. As they say, ask and you shall be given in the Bible. It would be good to keep that receptivity on and stay as a willing instrument of the divine, and you will see your fear dissolving. Almost all the scriptures and saints and sages have talked that this world is nothing but a God's Leela or a God's play. It is very important to remember this fact when we do not see a favorable outcome coming, especially when we have done our best, what all we could do, and still the outcome is not coming. Sometimes repeatedly, when we see this happening, it can be really discouraging. But what I have understood is that self-blame and self-guilt has hardly helped me. Rather, in those conditions, it would be good to leave the outcome in God's hands, as Bhagavad Gita says, that as a man, your job is to do your duty and do not think about the fruits of your action. I think this would be the line which we should keep reminding ourselves, even when working as COVID warriors, that yes, we come with whatever armamentarium we have, we come with inspiration that is coming from the divine, we give our best, but at the end, if things are not coming, please do not go into guilt or shame or any kind of blame. Just leave everything in God's hands, because this world is not our responsibility, it is the responsibility of the Creator.